Good afternoon everyone, so we're looking at another Tissot PRX watch. We're looking at one of the Allmatic versions today. I'm wearing my mint green Tissot PRX. Have a little look here. If you guys want to see a video of that, I'm putting the link in the video just above. Go check that one out if you want to see that one. But for today's one, we're going to be looking at a little bit of a smaller model. We're going to be looking at the 35mm one. So yeah, let's have a look at the box first before we move on to that. So initial look is, it's got a simple sort of cardboard outside cover, revealing a nice simple box inside, simple sort of folding lid. It's not heavy or anything like that, it's quite light to be fair. Simple black and red detailing really, very simple and elegant. So inside the box we've obviously got the full black and red consistent detailing going on here. Yeah, very consistent, nice and stylish. The watch is housed on a simple black cushion, as you can see here, obviously with your cards and guarantees and stuff like that inside there. That's one side. And just fold those back just so they're not distracting. So here we go guys, this is the Tissot PRX 35mm Powermatic edition. So it's got a 10.9mm case thickness, obviously with a 35mm case diameter, and it retails at £640. It's nearly double what the quartz one is. So this one is a quartz 40mm and it costs obviously half the price. This one weighs 104 grams. It's actually lighter than the quartz one. That's also probably because of the size of the face. So the actual Allmatic movement inside, obviously you can't see that moving at the moment, but when we look at the crown, you can see that gliding around. It is a Swiss Allmatic 11.5-inch caliber movement with a Nubeo balance spring and a 80-hour power reserve and 23 joules. So it's quite a lot of information just chucked at you there, but that's a little bit of information about those who are more interested in the technical bits of the specification of the movement. And if you're ever wondering what that Nubeo balance spring does, in simple terms, it keeps the watch Allmatic movement beating at the same pace essentially. I had to do my research to figure out what that was. Right, anyway, enough about sort of the technical specs. Let's have a look at the face. So the face is, as quoted, a waffle dial, ice blue finish, as you can see, with a sun ray effect, as you can see from the light going around it there. We've got a 316 stainless steel line finish casing, as you can see here. 10 bar water resistance as well, and full scratch resistant anti-reflective sapphire glass. So it tends to shine up really nicely, no matter what the conditions are. And often that works really well when you've got dials that aren't matte finish. So mine's a line finish dial, as you can see there, and this one is a waffle finish. So it's very clear when the watch is standing out, makes the colour stand out really nicely. So I was just comparing the straps. So you also got a date dial just surrounded by a little metal ring in there as well. That one doesn't usually, well, these ones have the metallic rings, but the other ones don't, as you can see from my one, doesn't have that metallic ring going around the other side of it. And we've got full baton markers as well with the for the luminous hands. Those luminous hands, they are super Luminova, so they're Swiss lume essentially, not cheap stuff. And I was going to double check this, but I believe you can quickly interchange these straps. I think it's 12mm, but I'm going to double check that. I think it's 12mm on the 40mm versions of these watches, but I'm going to check. It's probably about 11 or 12, probably 12mm lug. So yeah, I think they're £55 for interchangeable straps. If you just want to change these over on the Tissot website, cost you £55. So let's have a look at that crown movement. I promised you that I'd show you the Allmatic movement. got a very nice winder to it. It's probably going to just take some time just to sort of boot up. Let's have a look at that first position, the second position. So the second position got a very, very strong feedback to the crown, nice and stiff. Don't want it too flimsy at all. Doesn't feel anywhere near cheap, that crown. There you go. See that hand just gliding around nicely there. Very decent movement to the crown. So let's come down to the outside of the casing. Obviously you can see a full line finish on the side here. Nice thin strap, very, very comfortable strap with very, very small links in between them. That makes it, I find it makes it mould to the wrist in a nicer way. Sorry, I'm not allowed to take that tape off. I'm going to have to leave that on there. So coming down to the buckle. So it's a butterfly style buckle with the Tissot foundation print on the outside. And a nice stainless steel interior component. Doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. I'm going to leave that open just for now. So we look at the back of the watch. So down where the strap meets the casing, you've got quick release, easy release straps there. So yeah, quick interchangeability on that. And a full transparent view or skeletal view of the movement on the back there, as you can see. Only applies on the automatic model, obviously. So there we go, guys. That is the Tissot PRX with the ice blue dial. Quite nice, actually. I might have to consider getting one myself.